What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of Paintball? Arrow Up 1, new video, new table, same TMC. So got this TMC during the rollout of 2016 December. As you can tell from the serial number, this was actually one of the first 1,000 that was created, so I don't even have the internal line for the newly released uh, tank and stock feature. So as you can see, though, plenty of battle damage here. So TMC has seen a lot of action, and I've also tested out a lot of products that are specifically for AR-15 and AR-15 variants, with the TMC being a pretty much one-to-one scale in a lot of areas. They accept a lot of things, and I decided to try my luck today with a product that has been around since 2006. It's been in the airsoft world for a while. It's actually kind of, I'm going to say, a little hard to find at this point because they're starting to phase it out. And without further ado, that is the Ready Mag. So, I almost dropped it right there, but back to what I was saying. So, for those of you all that maybe, here's all the included hardware, which I have on the white paper towel for contrast sake. I even got myself a new optic. So big shout out to AliExpress for good prices on optics here. So Ready Mag, for those of you all that are not familiar with what a Ready Mag is, years ago when I ran T68s and ran Milsig M17 and so forth, the Ready Mag was available for Airsoft and AR-15, but it did not fit those magazines. So what it essentially does is if you have, if you would like to carry two magazines simultaneously, you can do it using this feature on your marker without, or your gun, without having a mag coupler. So in the past, you all know with two mags, which I have here, a mag coupler couples the mags together and you insert them, and then when one's empty, you move it over and insert the other one, and you go from there. With those original magazines, the original, and those people that ran T68s and old Milsig Gens 1s and so forth, those magazines, being the plastic in some cases that they were, would crack and break if you were a little rough. I know it was times that the mag coupler would even crack the plastic if you tightened it up too much. So I'm personally, this is just me, I'm not a big fan of magazine couplers and magazine clamps. So taking a chance, I picked up this Ready Mag, and I got it from Red Wolf Airsoft. Matter of fact, I checked, I would say, at least 20 airsoft websites. Some had it, but the shipping costs and so forth put it at a price that I was not comfortable paying. So I went to Red Wolf Airsoft, and total for this was a little bit over $40, and I got it around Christmas time, and it just arrived not too long ago due to shipping and now bad weather here in the Midwest and things like that. So finally got it, got a chance to test it with the TMC magazine, and it worked. So TMC magazines do fit the Ready Mag, and I'm gonna plan on doing here is showing you all how to install this on your TMC using the included hardware. What you will need is a small Allen, and you will need some pliers to hold the nuts right here as you start to tighten it down. These are rubber washers that go up against the marker, and this is a rubber washer as well. It all goes up against the marker to stop you from scratching up the marker, but you know, to scratch up the finishing. But come on, I beat the hell out of my gun, so I don't really care about it, but I'm gonna put it there just because they TMC is the Ready Mag. What you're gonna do is watch the trigger. You're gonna take this and bend it out a little bit. It's gonna slide it right through like I just did, all the way till this hits here, and then turn it, and it slides right into place. Now we're going to take our washers. So here's our washer with the square hole that goes on this side. Here's our other washer. And again, it's going to marry up to this. So Ready Mag installed on the TMC. And as you can see, this is a standard Tippmann magazine, no modification to it. Slides right into the Ready magazine. Gives me a dual magazine function. Uh, Now, a couple things I want to take a few seconds and point out. Number one, right here, when you depress your magazine release, it's supposed to hit this magazine release and drop the same magazine. So both magazines eject at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. But unfortunately, and maybe it's just with mine, I might even say shipping damage. Uh, this, I have to put a huge amount of force to get this to work. So that's the first thing. It may or may not be limited to just my Ready Mag. Secondly, the TMC magazines do hold. This latch does in fact go into the notch on the TMC magazine, same as the notch on the marker. However, because this is supposed to be a quick system, it doesn't lock in place. Now again, this may be limited to just my Ready magazine, but I've tested several mags, done a lot of, basically fast pulls, in and out pulls. Is the magazine is in place, it doesn't fall out, and I can eject another magazine and it will still stay in here. It has to be manually inserted and manually removed.